and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance. This is part 1 of the reunion tell-all, episode 18. And in this video, we're going to be talking all about Brandon and Julia. But before we do, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up for me. Share with a friend who also loves all things 90 Day Fiance. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified on future uploads from me. And let's go ahead and get straight into talking about these two. This part 1. I do kind of feel like everybody kind of ganged up on Brandon and Julia. I do. Comment down below your thoughts, though. Now, everyone tells Brandon that he needs to leave the nest. I agree. Jovi chimes in that he would never bring Yara to the States and live with his parents, but he has no problems having his mom drive him around everywhere because, have we actually seen Jovi with a car? Now, before I watched this tell, I had to prepare myself that a lot of them it would be so easy for them to be telling others what they should have done and how this was wrong and how this was right and what they should be doing, because this is what they always do. They feel very comfortable chiming in and having an opinion or inserting an opinion about other couples that are sitting there when you really all are in the same boat. No one is exempt and no one's walked a perfect or straight line. So I feel like I already was trying to prepare myself because they do this every tell all. You have people talking and judging another situation and it's like, but look at yourself. How are you handling your situation during the season? So, like I said, I had to prepare myself for that. Now, Julia says that she loves Brandon's mother, but living with Brandon's parents, it has brought on a lot of conflict within that home. Now, Jovi loves asserting his opinion once again about this couple and tells Brandon that he should have been better prepared. And I was like, wait, excuse me? You're telling him that he should have been better prepared? Okay. All I can say is okay. Wow. So Brandon says that he did try to buy an apartment before Julia's arrival, but it wasn't up to Julia's standards. They include Betty and Ron. I should have known that. They include Betty and Ron, which are Brandon's parents, to the tell-all. Plus, they talk about how Betty and Brandon thought that Julia was a stripper initially until she explained that she is a go-go dancer. Betty says that she didn't want people to perceive that she was. Ron, which is Brandon's father, chimes in saying, because everybody always thinks of the worst. Initially they think of the bad things about people before getting to know them. Julia says that she's used to people assuming, okay, when it comes to her being a go-go dancer. She says that she dances in expensive bars and clubs and is a go-go dancer, not a stripper. Natalie jumps in to defend Julia, saying that she likes how Julia dances and thinks that it's a talent. Julia says that all her friends started to talk about her and treat her badly. Now, Betty and Ron say that they had rules in their home because Brandon and Julia weren't married at the time. Betty adds that it was hard for her to let go and let Brandon transition into being a husband. That's exactly why you have kids, and especially a son. You have him to raise him up, to go into the world and to be a good, that is the whole, you leave and you cleave. Leave the parents, cleave to your wife. So you want him to do the total opposite. You want him to rely on you forever. Oh, wow. So if he's still staying in the house with you, it's your fault because you don't want him to go anywhere. That's it. Brandon and his mama really do need to be on I'm in love with a mama's boy. They need to move them, take them off of 90 Day and put them on that show. Just like Colt and his mama need to be on that show. Hot mess, okay? So Julia says that she's the boss now, right? And Betty disagrees by saying no. Very quickly. That's why she says no. Yara chimes in and tells Julia that she's not the boss because she cleans the animals on the farm. Jovi and Yara, they was on another level on this part one tell-all with their mouths and their opinions and how they were talking. It's like, hold up. I would have told them, hold up, excuse me? Excuse you? That's what I would have told her. Excuse you? Going on, this is what Yara says. She's going on to say that she needs to apply for a working visa. She's telling Julia what she needs to do. Betty says that she doesn't mind paying Julia, but then she would have to start paying rent. Julia says that she's had a very hard 90 days. They discuss Brandon's parents manipulating Brandon and guilt-tripping him when he decided to move out. And remember when he went to his parents and he was like, you know, Julia's not happy. We're just going to move out. And they were very upset. The dad was like, no. Like, it was like, okay. Okay. But yeah, they were very upset. And Betty says that moment was very genuine and it hit her hard because Julia hadn't been in the States that long and she didn't feel as though Julia was giving it a chance. Ron says that they could move out anytime, but that's not what the clip showed. We didn't get that you were okay with your son leaving. He told him something like, don't mess this up. It was too much. It was just too much. Too much. Now, Jovi and Yara start double teaming Julia while Betty and Ron sit back and laugh. Did you all catch that? Next, they talk about the birth control drama. Betty called her doctor to schedule a doctor's appointment without Julia's permission so Julia could get on birth control. This was way before Julia even got to the States. Now, Betty says that she wanted Julia to be informed and educated on her options when it came to birth control. Tarik says, but did Julia ask you? Is that something that she wanted you to do? And Betty, she goes around that question. Yara chimes in once saying that Julia lives with them, so it's Betty's rules. Tarik presents the question again, to which Betty says that it was before she got here. So basically, no one came to you for help, sought you out for help, or wanted you to do that. You took that upon yourself to do that, which was very disrespectful. It was out of line. It was just too much. I think some parents I know they want the best for their kids, but they need to learn their place, what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And that definitely was not acceptable for her to do that. If Julia went to her and opened up to her about her getting to the doctor and wanting those options, then I could see her stepping in to be there for Julia to support her. But the girl hadn't even made it there yet, and she's already making all these plans like Julia is her daughter, her adopted daughter. Julia seemed at some point in this tell-all to be very embarrassed with how hard Jovi and Yara were coming at her and how everyone was laughing and just thought the situation was a joke. I will say that, it's obvious that Julia and Brandon do need to grow up. Of course, they need to grow up and mature in a lot of areas. But I feel like especially Jovi and Yara, how they were kind of coming at her. I don't know if it's just me that felt that way or noticed that. I'm very curious to know your thoughts in that comment section down below. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. But I think the first part one tell-all was pretty good. It was pretty decent. You had a lot of people chime in here and there, but majority of them were quiet. Like Hazel was quiet, Andrew was quiet, and Zied, were quiet. They chimed in here and there, but they really didn't talk much. The people that wanted to be seen and heard the most, to me, it seemed like it was Jovi and Yara. And when Jovi wasn't speaking, it was because they were airing out his dirty laundry, basically. So I'm really curious to know your thoughts on 90 Day Fiance. This is part one of the tell-all reunion. This is episode 18. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share with a friend who also enjoys all things 90 Day Fiance. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified on the next time I make an upload. And I will see all my lovely Rumor Has It official besties in the next video. Peace.